Alright everybody, welcome back to MEDIATRIP. This is Jason Triplet. Today, we're going to play a little bit of this game that I completely suck at. I'm sure you guys have heard about PLAYERUNKNOWN'S BATTLEGROUNDS at this point. 6+ million copies sold. One of the most successful early access titles out there, period. Been playing it for a couple days, and I'm a casual. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not one of these hardcore elitists that's going to go and sit and snipe you from a mile away and all that stupidity. I just want to go and have fun, even if I die a lot. So you guys are probably going to see me, at some level of suctitude. So, buckle in and enjoy. Strangely enough, with those 6 million purchases, my original username that I was using everything, Kanemura, was taken. That's very rare. This is a Japanese name. It is a common name like Mark or John over there. It meant particularly a lot to me because the first time I had ever heard it was in a really, really extreme hardcore match where Kanemura took on Cactus Jack. So that's where that came from. So instead, now I'm using this name up at the top, Yautja Prime. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, Yautja is the species of the predator alien, and Yautja Prime is the planet that they come from. So I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation here, but whatever. Roast me in the comments if you like. That is not my Twitch handle. By the way, my Twitch handle is Kanemura, and I'm streaming right now through YouTube Gaming. So there was a server update today, and it was about 500 and something megabytes in size, and this added the most recent update from the test server to live, which included honking horns for cars, and apparently people are trolling streamers like myself by honking the shit out of the horns. I guess we'll find out. And, something to mention here. The sound quality on this game isn't really up to par compared to, say, a AAA major release title. So I apologize in advance if some of the levels are off. I mean, that's all to do with early access. I got this game for $20 through Green Man Gaming. They had a sale plus an additional percentage off. I ended up paying $10 because I had $10 sitting in my PayPal that was basically given to me, let's just put it that way. And so I actually only paid the other $10 out of my pocket. So really not a big loss here. I took a risk on this game. It was a blind buy. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Let's go to my character here. Basic gear, okay? You start out with everything but this tank top, and you can choose between them. And of course, as you progress in the game, just like, Arma 3, or, basically any of these survival King of the Hill type games. Name them. They all pretty much work the same. What I like about this in particular is that it forces you to move. You'll see what I mean. When we get in the game, if you haven't seen this before, you're going to notice a big, large circle that every so often gets smaller. And if you're caught outside of that circle, you're going to lose health at a rapid rate. And if you're too far outside of the circle, you're just going to die. Unless you can find a car, there's not going to be any way to get back over that line. So this forces you to keep moving. It doesn't really encourage camping. The circle changes every game. You're also dropped in a different direction quite often from the airplane. So it makes where you land kind of random because you don't really know where the center of that circle is going to hit. So you may drop in a zone where you think that the circle is going to be because it's been there before, and it might be completely across the map. So your best bet is gear up, move, head towards the circle as soon as possible. Don't wait for the timer to count down. Unless you're in a hot zone and there's a lot of battle going around, you might want to try to take a few people out first. Me, I'm more on the survival end of this. I'm not looking for people to kill. I really only engage if I see somebody, and that's usually pretty rare because I try to drop away from everybody. So this tank top charcoal here, I actually got from the rewards here. I actually got it from, well, these crates were named something differently yesterday, but I got it from my first crate, which was 700 of whatever this is, battleground points, I guess. And now it looks like these are completely different now. You need a key to unlock this crate. So this is going to be eventually the cash shop. You're going to buy keys to open crates, similar to other shooters and these type of games, where you can still buy some with points. You can buy this chest probably for 1,200, but you won't be able to actually open it. But now look, you buy that crate and you get a lot of other items and a chance to win some others. Gamescom Invitational, I'm guessing you got the key there as a prize for going to Gamescom, whatever. The random weekly crate, this will be one you don't need a key. There's no lock on it. You just earn your battle points by just playing the game, win or lose. And eventually you'll save up, and you'll buy it, and you'll eventually receive either the Wanderer or the Survivor crate when you pick it. It's random. So let's get into the game here. Enough of me rambling on. Let's get in there and take a look at what we've got going in here. And I have just enough time right now to stream one match. I'm going to come back in a little bit later, maybe after dinner this evening, and stream a little bit more. I just wanted to get a jump on it, wanted to play a game, and go ahead and share with you this awesome new title, in case you were wondering. And, you know, maybe you've seen videos about it. I mean, it's all over YouTube, all over Facebook. So this is where you start in. Now, this is nothing. This is just like a little lobby. You talk shit to people, you know, pick up some weapons off of the... Oh, it's really loud. Pick up some weapons off of the tables here and practice. You can't really kill each other. There's a really neat crashed plane off in the water there. That's really awesome. That plane up there, you can see people climbing on, jumping off of the wings. There's a cave over that way where I'm headed now that you can walk into. There's a little tunnel. You don't really get a whole lot of time to discover it. So we're dropping in now. The plane has apparently been shot down at some point. I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of storyline element to go along with this. But we're going to take a look. You'll notice behind me, eventually people are going to start jumping out of this son of a bitch. And see, there they go. They're jumping out, they're jumping out. And myself, I like to go somewhere around the center. And we're headed in a really weird direction. We're actually headed along this line here, where I want to go a little bit more north. So I'm going to go ahead and eject here. And I want to get headed back this direction. Actually, I'll go right down here to this town. Looks like there's somebody else dropping in. They might be dropping into that town just up above there. Let me get landed and I'm going to adjust the game volume. Oh, wow, yeah, there is somebody coming in. A few people coming in hot. I'm going to go to these outer lying buildings here. I'm not interested in a conflict at the moment. I want to gear up a little bit before I meet up with anybody. And nobody seems to be going to these farmlands. They all seem to be going to that little city there. I might be able to escape. I'm going to go right down here to these barns, though, because they seem like a good spot to try to catch a little bit of gear. And let me get inside. Not sure. Okay, took a little bit there for my parachute pack to disappear. I always like to close the door. This is just a habit from other games I play. Somebody walks up on the building and they see an open door. They know you're inside. So we got 5 minutes to proceed to the area marked on the map. That's anything in this big circle. So if you landed anywhere outside of this circle, you got 5 minutes to get your ass across this white line, or you are in significant trouble. Looks like we got some camo combat pants, police vest. Okay, I could definitely get that. Nice. M16 right off the bat, and a micro Uzi. Wait, I guess it was just micro Uzi ammo. That's okay. M16, one of my favorite guns. It should be noted that this gun kind of sucks up close. So if you get in a close fire gun battle and you try to pull this out, you're not going to have a good time at all. That's alright. Because I don't intend on getting up close and personal. It may happen. Hopefully not soon. Now you'll see up in the top right corner, it says 78 alive. That's how many of us are left. Backpack and some bullet loops. Shotgun. So 78 people alive, and this is basically last man standing rules. So you're gonna die, no matter what, unless you're the last man standing. So that means, I've seen 100 people in a room, that means 99 are gonna die. And it's just the way it's gonna happen. So your goal, or my goal anyways, isn't to get the most kills. My goal has been to survive as long as possible. Now, just above my map, you're going to see a timer, the blue dot and a white dot. The blue dot is the death zone ring. Now you also see on the screen, red zone has started, just came up. Red zone is an area where there's like air assault. Somebody comes in and runs, does a bombing run on you. And if you're outside, this can hurt you significantly. I see what that message was talking about with the server lag. This is definitely not the way that it was performing yesterday. Let's see here. I got a vertical foregrip. Even though it says assault rifle, I cannot put it on the M16. Doesn't really shock me there. So, let's see. Stun grenade. I don't generally like to use the grenades because they're not as accurate as I would like them to be. So this loud airplane that's going over top right now, that's about to drop the hammer, and it's going to happen right here in this red zone. A lot of people landed down here, okay, and they just got hammered. Now it's moved up here near the school around Rajak or whatever. So people in that area are definitely going to want to get indoors. I've found that being inside of a building definitely saves your life. Oh, finally got a pistol. Pistols are going to be very handy up close quarters. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch to that now, because you never know what you're going to run into. Now, when you first pick up a gun, even if you got bullets in your pocket for it, it's not going to self-load. You need to actually hit the reload button. I don't know if this is something that's going to be altered in the future. Somebody's driving by. Oh, great. I don't know. Sounds as though they might be leaving. I do not know how the server lag is going to affect this gameplay session. They are working on a fix according to the patch notes, but it will take a while because at first they couldn't identify it, and now it's been identified, but they still need to squash that bug. Or 5.56. I usually pick up attachments for other weapons until I figure out for sure I'm switch my gun. another thing, as with any of these type of games, picking up items can be a little tricky. But I do have a bullet loop for my shotgun. I also have a choke, so that's going to make that my superior close quarters weapon. "65 people left. They are dropping like flies. Another vehicle driving by. I'm still... network lag detected. Not surprised. I will say that this was not performing like this for me yesterday, so this is just some temporary lag that probably came with the update. You know how it is. You fix one bug, you introduce a couple more. Overall, though, it's pretty clean. It's not as graphically good as, say, Miscreated, which is one that I really enjoy. And it doesn't seem as hardcore as DayZ. There's some work to be done, to say the least. But that's not a bad thing, because they actually update on a higher frequency than most of the really access survival type games that I have seen. For example, DayZ went, what, 6 months one time without an update? Maybe even longer, because I've heard there were some long updates. Need to get out of here and start moving north. You see this big blue ring? That's what kills you. So I need to get up right around in this area. In fact, I'm going to try to head up northwest. I want to head up towards Georgia Pole, just because I have a feeling that's where the ring is going to be going. Of course, you don't really know for sure until it gets ready to move. This is risky, okay? You don't know who's out there, what they're doing, what their motives might be. Okay, see, the hot zone has moved. I'm going to be moving in the other direction. I feel like I'm way out in the open here. I still have a little bit more time. I'm going to run into another building here because I feel like I could get a little bit more gear. You gotta watch it though. There's been times where I've thought I had enough time to get more gear, and I get trapped behind the line, and then it's game over. But that being said, I just found a helmet. I also found a sight for my gun. Equipping is pretty nice. You can drag and drop when there's no network lag detected, that is. Got me a 2x scope, and I think that is sufficient. Got me a nice helmet. Protects from headshots from what I gather, but I don't know how much. Whereas extended mag. For example, combat pants I will swap. In DayZ, there's actually a rating to a lot of their items. Now I know that that rating is buggy. It doesn't always mean everything, and they change it constantly to alter the game. But I'm really not sure if there's some kind of a rating here, like how much damage it will mitigate. Okay, just listening. So I hear a vehicle. It's coming from behind me. Again, oh great, I'm almost running right into the red zone. I apologize in advance for any sound issues. I cannot control the audio. So, combat pants camo. I think I can dig that. It's probably not much different from what I just had, to be honest with you, before I switched to the black. Padded jacket purple. Let's see how bright. That's actually not too bright. I think I can deal with that. gear in this game has levels 2 and I've seen 3. I don't think it goes much higher than that. I've seen it personally. Oh crap. Go close that door. I broke one of my own rules. He's coming right up on me too. Oh, he's going away. Okay, I'm in the red zone right now. So I need to get across that white line. I need to do it fast without getting hammered by this. Thankfully, I have 3 minutes to make it there. But as you can see now, we are under assault, and I could be hammered at any moment. On the bright side, if there's anybody trying to take aim at me, they will have a very hard time hitting me through all of these explosions. Need to get across that line, but I don't know where I want to go. Go up to the ruins. There's a lot of stuff around the ruins. I think that's where I might end up heading. I might head to the ruins. I was there yesterday, and the ruins were okay. You see that light carrier died outside the play zone. We're down to 44 people, folks. I'm not going to get caught out of the side of the play zone right now. Looks like there's a small structure up ahead. I'm going to head for that and find cover in case I'm being tailed, which it doesn't appear that I am, but you just never know. I do have the 2x scope, but it's not going to do me as much good as, say, the 4x scope. I hear a vehicle. He's probably got the same idea I have. There's a car right there. I'm nearly on top of the damn structure. I was going to try to get inside. You can take falling damage. Oh, great, it ain't even a structure. It's more like a little bunker. That's okay, I can take a look down there. Oh, there's a motorcycle. Door is closed. Oh, there's somebody right there. Ooh, and I don't really want to engage, but I'm gonna have to if I plan on going forward. The lag is making this guy jump really bad. Okay, looks like he's actually going back inside. Come on forward. Now that I have eyes on where he was... Oh, I see him. Too close to the edge of this circle. Part of me wants to just jump on that car, drive. I think that's what I'm going to do. Skip these. The play area is being restricted, but I'm already inside the zone. This guy right up there is definitely looking to snipe. And I'm out of here. But I need to go past him, which is going to be the bitch of it. I have a lot of gas, so I can go pretty far. No clipping on the trees. Don't want a motorcycle, because you can get hit easier on a motorcycle than you can in a car. Depending on the type of vehicle that you're driving, you become a pretty big target. And as you can see, the driving physics are pretty ridiculous. Yeah, this dude's already shooting at me. He saw me going by. He's already trying to catch me. I'm going to be too far gone. He's going to have to jump on one of those motorcycles and try to find me. And at that point, I think I'm going to be right up here. I'm not going to go to the ruins. I'm going to go to these houses just across from the ruins. And I wish there was a way to disable the vehicles like there is in other games, but I have not found a way. I think I'm going to shoot out the tires. Oh, that might have been a mistake. So, open door. There might be somebody up in here. Might have just invited that guy to come meet me up in here. I shouldn't have tried to shoot at the tires. There's a way to shoot at cars and disable them, but it doesn't really look like they take realistic damage. Maybe that is something coming in the future. You gotta really look around, because you just never know. But this place has already been looted, so somebody started up around here. Could do the dick move thing and just wait here. I do like going into the water-soaked ruins. You can see that blue line closing in slowly. Anybody caught outside of that's going to be taking a lot of damage. We're down to 34 alive, folks. The guy behind me is about to get hammered, so I might be lucky in that aspect. If I jump out of here, I could probably get up into these waterlogged ruins here. I really need a different jacket. I do not like this purple coat. Don't like it at all. Somebody else has been here. Obviously, doors are open. This guy, right? He's coming for me. He hasn't already seen me. To be working my way north. Oh, thank God, I'm already in the circle. So I was actually kind of right. I thought it was going to be more over towards Georgia Pole, but it's actually going to be more here. Suck. Guy definitely stopped outside of this building. Seeing anything. Really got to be careful here. For obvious reasons. Oh, the scar. One weapon I think I like better. 16. Oh, okay, I got a friend to invite. I'm not sure if you're a streamer, but thank you anyways. Let's get rid of these bullet loops because I no longer have a shotgun. I'm going to get rid of all this submachine gun shit because I don't have a submachine gun. I do have a vertical grip from my AR. And I'll get rid of some 12 gauge ammo. Keep the rest of that. That looks pretty good. There is definitely some action going on. We're down to 27 people. I usually die out at about 20. Just going to say it. It sucks, but, you know, I'm not the greatest player. I don't have the greatest aim. I have heard there's aim bots, but I'm not going to make any excuses. I just kind of suck. I'm better at surviving than I am at killing. Sounds like the action's going on behind me. Hustle. Oh shit, I got 2 minutes to make it north. I should have already been moving. Do not tend to slow down too much when you're in the water, thankfully. But I need to really keep my eyes open. Somebody is going to get me. So there's a bridge. Bridges are usually hot points for snipers. I'm going to swim it. Now keep in mind, swimming, you do open yourself up to attacks because you're an easy target. I don't see anybody. And I'm not hearing any gunshots chasing me down. I really need to keep my eyes open because somebody is going to be. But I really need to get up into that circle. I've got 30 seconds left. I'm already going to take some damage. I already know it. The idea, though, is that I take the least amount of damage I can. I do have some first aid kits and stuff I can use. I need to speed up. Do slow, obviously, when you're crouching and when your weapon is drawn. Hearing a lot of shots coming from behind me. There's definitely a push being made. Up, a little bit close for comfort. I wouldn't be surprised if I have been spotted now and they are shooting at me. I might make it to the zone here before the blue catches up. My only hope is that whoever the aggressor is gets caught behind. Oh, I see him up on the hill. Get across the white line and then I'll worry about his ass. He was up there on the ridge. I'm not going to engage. I'm going to make him engage me. I'm going to go this way. You guys can call me a chicken shit or whatever you like, really. Quite honestly. It's okay. Oh, yep. I've been spotted. I need to watch it. We're down to 16 alive. This is one of the best runs I've had. See, there's really a lot of lag there. There's somebody running straight towards these buildings. I am not. It's almost impossible to shoot a motherfucker. Yeah, see what I mean? And there's two types of zooming aims. If you click and hold, you do just a small little sight. And if you just click and don't hold, you end up going into full sight mode. For example, I'm clicking and holding, and then clicking. I probably could have shot that guy at least once. If it wasn't for this damn lag. And by now, he's already ghost. So I'm going to ride the ridge here. And I know this is going to be really incredibly dangerous because I have not a whole lot of time before the line goes. They're restricting the play area in 10 seconds. So I am going, I'm going. And my daughter has joined us for the event. I'm still gonna run it out. And somebody sees me. And the only thing I can do here is make myself a tougher target to hit. I'm across the white line, and I'm gonna make them engage because... Oh, and I got ran over with a vehicle, and that's it, folks. I made it to number 11. That was my best run to date, and that's it. I mean, I've killed 0 players. I did get 197 points. Then when we go to the lobby, here, and you will see before I end this stream. So it reloads, and you'll see right here now my points have gone up. I'm 254 out of 700. I'm gonna try to hit that 700 later, but there's that announcement I was talking about the lag. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And come back a little bit later. We're going to have another stream going on momentarily. And I will definitely catch up with you guys on the flip side.